36, and that 5, of course, to honor Braxton Miller. Samuel shows some promise.
Hey, out of practice, you just watch it. It's just one guy after another. That has been the goal of Ohio State's springs, a full camp. You're expecting him to produce at quarterback.
They'll ride it up the middle. Samuel across the 30 after the 32. And the change will move Quincy Adams, number 5, with the tackle.
I like running right at this Navy defense. You know, this is a defense that was ranked 80th in the National Football League, in college football last year. 180 yards a game, approximately, they gave up. You need to go at them. They're pretty athletic on the edges. You need to run it and challenge them up the middle.
See the disparity in yards on the ground thus far. Wilson from that hybrid spot. And Samuel breaks another one. He's got a first down for the Buckeyes out at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 11.
Yeah, this is the offense, the Carlos Hyde offense right now that Ohio State is dialing up. Run right at you. I'll bet you right now, if I was Urban Meyer, I'd
run game down.
Curtis Samuel, the tailback now, and he gets the pitch on the option. Nice spin move. I think he got a first down. Nice run.
Best play they've had on the option. They did defend the quarterback, but there was nobody outside, and Virginia Tech lost leverage on the running back. See, they forced the pitch, but there's nobody there for the running back. That's a defensive tackle chasing the play down, Corey Marshall, but not before they got the first down.
At the 25. And now the pistol. Marshall stays in there. Samuel rather stays in there, and now he's going to take it the other way. And he's got some running room there too, and a nice stiff arm. He's got another first down. He's a freshman out of Brooklyn, and Urban Meyer was telling us he went.
Curtis Samuel, all kinds of running room. Another Ohio State first down. That's a gain of close to 15 more.
Yeah, this is just well blocked. The left side of that offensive line. Big Taylor Decker, number 68. And then you saw Billy Price.
Up the middle, stopped initially, keeping his feet alive. Second effort. He got popped at the 1-yard line and kept the play alive.
So that was great awareness, and didn't stop at all, and had good balance. This is Curtis total service right here. He gets hit, understands exactly. Now watch, his hand is down, but his wrist isn't down. Maintains his balance and scoots in for a score. And then that gets echoed down the line to keep everyone on the same page.
A swing pass from Jones to a wide open Samuel, and he's down the sideline. Finally knocked out shy of the 40. Puts him out at the 39-yard line. And that's a gain of 30 more for the Ohio State offense.
They're just clearing out with the 3 receivers down and then swinging it to the outside to Samuel. It's effective. 2 reasons. One, because
out there is the Big Ten done as far as the playoff is concerned, based on just the outcome of last weekend. He's trying to turn the corner and get down the sideline, and doing so is Samuel. He may have stepped out of bounds. If not, he's inside the 10. It'll be first and goal again. And their point at the time was done. The Big Ten crossed them off. There will not be a Big Ten representative in the 4-team playoff at the end of the season. And that's without a conference game for the most. Michigan State is part of your season. Second and goal. There's another touchdown. Curtis Samuel again. You're going to tell me that there isn't even an argument to be made for an Ohio State at the end of the season, depending on how things shake out?
Yeah, I'm on your side. I completely agree with you. I just think it's way too early. There's too much football to be played. And Curtis Samuel.
Samuel, first down, and more, spun down to the 37-yard line by Zach Edwards.
Ohio State. Not that Marshall's not a good football team. They're very good, but their schedule is so bad that hurts them. But when you look at tonight's game, I mean, a lot's going to be said about moving forward into this playoff that we're headed toward.
Because of the lack of strength of the ACC, there's Samuel off and running. good job to stay on his feet and get more yards down to the 20. Or Kevin Snyder finally got him down. Because of the lack of strength in the schedule of Florida State, a loss tonight would be particularly difficult to them, where Notre Dame might be able to survive one loss. That seems to be the consensus. Nice run there by Samuel.
Well, he's explosive, Sean, and he's had injuries, and he was nicked the last game, didn't get to play. And he knows as a running back, because they're so deep at that position.
Off the Big Ten, but this Michigan State game coming up in a couple weeks is an enormous game. And I think the winner of that is absolutely right in the thick of things in terms of the college football playoff this year.
Yeah, assuming they get to the end of the season with just the one loss. That
They've been on for the last 4 ball games.
It's a good-looking drive. 7 play of it. They started way back at the 9-yard line, remember. Barrett flares it out of the backfield. Curtis Samuel made one man miss, got inside the 30. He's got a first down at the 28. And Marcus Allen, who Holly just talked about, knocked him off his pins at that point.
As we usually see from him.
A lot of times you're thinking about it, and once he takes a hit, I think he'll settle down a little bit, even with his footwork.
Curtis Samuel turns the corner untouched all the way to the end zone. Touchdown Ohio State. They turn the turnover into 6 points.
And you leave that exposed zone and a strike was delivered.
It is a first down, first and goal at the 1. Pistol. Barrett, the option pitch to Samuel to the goal line and in for a touchdown.
It's a speed option right here, and Curtis Samuel, a little slight, not as big as Ezekiel Elliott, but also runs with good power to pull his way into the end zone for Ohio State.
I mentioned he had the ankle injury. He had a fumble earlier in the year that also cost him some playing time. Cardale Jones still that quarterback, the sophomore. The true freshman Curtis Samuel is the running back. Samuel bumped down at the 30-yard line. Well, I want to go back and find out if you think Bosa is going to be one of the top 3 defenders of all time at Ohio State. Who the other 2 would be in your book?
The team with David Cobb. That's really cool to see.
Taking it out. Samuel, he broke a tackle. Another one past the 30. And Ohio State in business with 1:16 on the clock. They're going to have the ball near their own 40-yard line.
Ohio State tried to go downtown yet. Samuel and Elliott in the backfield. Barrett on the keep, down the toss to Samuel. And on the option, Samuel with a first down at midfield. 15-yard pickup. Chase Dutra got him around the ankles.
I tell you, talk about formations. We've seen Jeff Hireman line up as a tight end, as a wing, as a slot. That time he was lined up as a wide receiver blocking on the option.
Again, Samuel in motion. They'll run it to the opposite side. Samuel again on the option pitch. Samuel with a cutback. And Samuel down at the 36 of Indiana. Antonio Allen with the tackle. Good block again by Jeff Hireman on that option.
Yeah, you watch Jeff Hireman blocking number 30, Chase Dutra, right there. And I'm going to tell you, that's no easy job out there. We used to call that, you better pack your lunch, because that's an all-day block waiting for
Barrett again to the air. Going to swing it to Samuel inside the 30, and he gets hammered out of play by Ben Gideon. He got the first down, though, at the 25-yard line with 23 seconds remaining.
Samuel, Evan Spencer back deep for the Bucks. Samuel will bring it out of the end zone. And he weaves his way across the 20-yard line, taken down at the 22.
The game for the youngster from near St. Louis.
20 carries, 220 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And they'll hand it off to Samuel. Samuel, touchdown Buckeyes. Oh boy, is Britt
Musburger would say. The committee's got some figuring out to do tonight.
And I don't think they're getting help, because normally you get an upset or two that allows you to
decoys as rubs to prevent the safety from getting unplaced.
Jones on first down, pressured again. Throws it deep in the end zone. One-on-one battle. Diving catch. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel was interfered with, but still made the grab.
This would be an interesting call because it kind of went both ways. And I don't know if Curtis Samuel may have pushed off himself.
Defense, number 3. That penalty will be declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Samuel was a running back shifted to H-back to make impact plays like this.
Yeah, they're both kind of working against each other. Cardale Jones, a great job of keeping the play alive. That's Greg Stroman, the nickel. And yeah, definitely, right call. Stroman wrapped up.
Again, second time, and somehow got done.
They pitch it to Samuel on the edge. Brutus, by the way, getting a workout tonight with all the push-ups. And he's got, you notice there, that he had to take off his oversized championship ring, which he's been sporting. You know, that's not a scholarship position. You get your books paid for, but not a scholarship position. That surprised me. About, I think, 4 or 5 students that rotate around and take turns being Brutus.
The flip to Samuel. Samuel with a first down to the 38-yard line. Coming up on the Buffalo Wild Wings halftime report, Dave and the gang will get you caught up on a busy week 2 in the Big Ten with scores and highlights from around the Big Ten, plus a shutout here against Hawaii. Underway in the second half. Samuel 2 yards deep, he'll bring it out. Samuel spinning out of a tackle and down at the 25. Let's check in downstairs with Lisa Byington.
Kevin.
Samuel on the sweep. Samuel, nice little spin to get out of the tackle and down at the 35. Oh, he is a tantalizingly talented offensive player.
And you can see why they want to get these guys on the edge to use their speed.
It's becoming from the 22. Barrett flagged down as the catch is made at the 10-yard line. We'll see about the flag after the catch by Samuel.
And it is Cardale. A lot of people say Cardell. He actually goes by the shortened name Dale, so didn't mispronounce it there.
Samuel on the option. Flag is down. Samuel is still on his feet across midfield down to the 45-yard line. Now we'll check the marker that's back.
Promptly went out and lost to Toledo.
Yeah.
And, of course, Auburn taken to the mat by Jacksonville State.
Samuel on the option. He's playing that same hybrid back spot that Braxton Miller has been occupying. Sean Lurie, who had the interception before, made that tackle, but it's a first down run for the Buckeyes.
And another one of those athletes that's great in space, can run between the tackles. Remember the great catch he had against Virginia Tech early in that game. Fought off the year, was the offensive line coach, promoted.
Barrett, good protection, had plenty of time, and throws to Curtis Samuel, playing that hybrid back spot.
The pocket by the offensive line. You'd hope Barrett be just a little more accurate with this. Good fake, but that one behind, again, if you lead Curtis.
72% of the time?
72% of the time Arizona State's defense blitzes. That's a top mark in the country. Cardale Jones off the cornerback blitz is able to get rid of it before it got there, and he's able to connect to Curtis Samuel. 2 Ohio State Buckeyes in the area, and Samuel just sprinted that ball. From Cliff Kingsbury's Red Raiders. Returnable kick for Curtis Samuel from his own 1-yard line, trying to flip fields, and he looks to the near side and is pushed out across the 25-yard line. Let's take a for you. He had about 50 pounds on Brown there. Here's Curtis Samuel, and Samuel breaks free. Curtis Samuel all the way home, a touchdown. First rushing touchdown of the season on the longest run of the career for Curtis Samuel, the sophomore out of Brooklyn.
Remember, Samuel was a running back a year ago.
Top side of the bag. On the other sideline, Urban Meyer has a bit of a bigger contract, about $4.5 million a year. He's one of the top 6 highest paid coaches in the country. Curtis Samuel shaking defenders and working across the 45-yard line. Solid run of 15 for Samuel.
Yeah, you can see the difference with Curtis Samuel back and running back. It's a lot more shaking.
Julius. Then Samuel in the corner. Oh, almost had a crease there, tripped down at the 30-yard line as the kicker was down there defending. So it's had a different lineup almost every game, the O-line. Around the end, Barrett slings it down, has a man. It would have been a touchdown, but Samuel couldn't stay in bounds. As it is, he's out at the 7.
So you're running, and you're running zone read after zone read, and you give them the exact same look. Look at the linebackers coming up. The safeties have their eyes in the backfield. Nobody looks behind them, and that's exactly where Curtis Samuel ran a wheel route and got behind.
Barrett now, play action on first down. Gets hit in the mouth, but gets the ball away. Samuel, touchdown, Ohio State. Flag down.
At Ohio State, 2 years in a row, he's the #1 draft pick on the winter workout team.
By his teammates.
Yep.
And they got good yardage back to Curtis Samuel. Picked up of 11. Play action, scans the field, fires it to a wide open Curtis Samuel.
Great protection. They got to him some in the first half. Couple corner blitzes, 3 sacks. This is outstanding protection. Kept Elliott in to help block.
It was a good job. It looked like he wanted to go
on to punt. His last one went just 25 yards. Jalen Marshall back deep again. Look out! It is deflected. Chris Samuel came off the corner and knocked it. And Ohio State will get the ball on the plus side of midfield.
Well, there's your starting wide receiver on special teams. How else can I help the team? Let me come with speed. Let me take the ball off the punter's foot. Curtis Samuel. Nice.
Great job by Curtis. Ohio State takes over in great field position. Advantage. Needed 11, got 16. Four-man rush. Barrett throws, caught, and blasted with Curtis Samuel. They got very near the marker at the 12-yard line. Another big hit from Clay.
3rd and 3. Barrett's going to try to do it himself. Nope, he's going to pitch it late. And it's a first down. Curtis Samuel on the edge, and he picks up 11.
Well executed by Barrett. He attacks the inside shoulder of the linebacker Desmond Morgan. Watch him run right at number 3 and pitch it at the last minute. And Samuel able to get to the edge for an easy conversion of the first down.
They're going to put him in motion. This time he's going to throw it to him. Wide open. First down. A little different twist that time, but this time they get it to number 4 through the air, and they pick up.
He was ejected for targeting. Tyler Newsome kicks off. Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel. Nice return. Started in the end zone. Ends at the 38-yard line, and it took the kicker, Tyler. Yards, 4th highest single season total in school history. Just recently moved past Eddie George for number 2 all time. He has a chance to be Ohio State's all-time leading. J.T. Barrett, quick pop to Curtis Samuel, former running back. First down at the 50-yard.
They're going to spread him a little bit.
On 2nd and 16.
Middle of the field's open.
And it's Samuel who's got it. Look out! Curtis Samuel turning on the Jets. Nobody going to catch him. He's gone for the touchdown.
Kevin, I wasn't the only one who saw the middle of the field open. Samuel saw it was open, and most importantly, J.T. Barrett saw it was open, and they got to it in a hurry.
And Samuel got to the end zone in a hurry. No wonder Urban Meyer says he's our #1 playmaker. Speed to burn for Curtis Samuel. And the extra point is good, and the Buckeyes have scored 21 unanswered after the pick 6.
Well, you heard Lisa Byington talk about J.T. Barrett and how he says when he's solid in the pocket, things work out well. Well, you can see right there, he is solid right down the middle. Sees the middle of the field, knows where Samuel is, and it's 98 and out the gate, boys.
Samuel on second down has the first and into Bowling Green territory. He kind of glides, Matt, as a runner.
Yeah,
They said they wanted 10 to 15 touches. He's got 12 in the first half.
Yeah, so he's positive for Jordan because he's shown all the athleticism that they hoped he had.
Again, good protection for Barrett and able to drop it into Curtis Samuel. My goodness, the touch on the pass, perfect from Barrett, who had all day to throw. There's an injured Buckeye down at the end of this play. Jamarco Jones, the left tackle, is down back at the line. As Barrett pumps with time over the middle, Samuel with the catch into the end zone, touchdown.
Not a great throw, but a great catch. Thrown behind him, and he has that kinesthetic sense where he's able to turn the body around as he's running with a nice catch behind him and into the end zone.
Second touchdown catch of the day for Curtis Samuel. And the playmaker making plays again. Just a minute 15 into the third. The extra point is good. And Curtis Samuel, 6 catches, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns, 67 yards rushing. Not a bad debut.
Things usually work out.
On second down, Elflein picked up a good block there as he provided a little protection for Barrett, who found Curtis. Barrett on the option. Samuel with the corner. Got a block. Into the end zone. Touchdown.
J.T. Barrett runs that play so well. He makes the defender come and get him. And that eliminates a guy who's able to get in a tackle. Watch how he makes it. He draws it to him. And then he's out on the edge, and Sammy uses his speed, and it's 6 quick.
Possession, that could be a factor later on.
Curtis Samuel in the backfield with Barrett. Little option here, and Barrett will pitch it. It's behind Samuel, able to still turn it into a positive play, though. Boy, we talked with Curtis Samuel yesterday. He is all of 200 pounds. He is a strong dude, and you saw it on display there.
He's a guy that I think he's the most athletic player on the team right now. They have to find a way to get him the football. There's so many inexperienced players on this Ohio State offense.
And here's going to be a direct snap to Samuel. He takes off, has a first down and more. Ankle tackled inside the 20-yard line. You talked about the explosion of Curtis Samuel. He picks up 12 yards there, taking the direct snap. And this year it's Barrett's show. And there's a lot of young players around him, only 4 seniors on the 2 deep on both sides of the ball. Huge hole here for Samuel. Inside the 40-yard line of Tulsa. And that's a 23-yard play for Curtis Samuel. Here in Columbus, play clock at 1. Hand off to Samuel, and he's got the first down inside the 20-yard line before he's tracked down. Oh, Samuel is a talent. He had 250 yards from scrimmage last week.
He's really special, man. I mean, just can flat out fly. And you take on an Oklahoma team that is reeling a little bit from the loss last week and ready to right the wrongs.
That offensive line struggled for OU last week. Barrett has Samuel wide open inside the 30-yard line and knocked down to the 28.
No, Greg, I'm going to tell you something about Curtis Samuel from my perspective. I was wrong on him. Our group was wrong on him. Came out of a little high school in New York. Level of competition wasn't great. Played a lot of different positions, so it was tough to kind of see where he would settle in. At times, he was a bit of an upright, straight-line runner. You could tell he was talented, but wasn't quite sure how quickly he'd adapt and make the jump. And he has just exploded. I think he's the next Percy Harvin type guy in this offense.
Barrett on first down. Going for Samuel. What a catch. Samuel down at the 1-yard line.
Unbelievable concentration. I mean, we've been talking about how versatile Curtis Samuel is. He's a running back to a certain extent. Going up and making a play. Joey Bosa, you name it, All-Americans abound. They're not going to miss a beat on defense. They're too talented. They've recruited too well. The culture is already clearly established.
First down catch by Samuel.
Mike Weber, the freshman, in the backfield. Samuel lines up with him. Barrett handing it to Samuel around the corner with space. First down and more. Samuel, Brooklyn's finest touchdown. Ohio State, 36 yards.
They're going to get the safety in a bind. As this motion goes across the field, you're going to see confusion for the Oklahoma defense. They don't know who should go over. They both stop, and that's what allows them to get the edge. As soon as that block takes place on the edge from Mike Weber, Samuel is gone.
Want to get off the field and give Baker Mayfield another shot. J.T. Barrett over the middle, and it's caught. Samuel. Well, Curtis Samuel about a yard shy of the first down. Samuel gets downfield. Samuel trying to break it outside. Another big gain for the Buckeyes as Quick makes the tackle, but it's a pickup of 18.
I mean, when you line up with Curtis Samuel in the open field, you're going to...
yards, 3 touchdown passes in the first half, no interceptions. He hands it off to Curtis Samuel, breaks the tackle in the backfield. He sprints to the sideline with running room, picks up the first down. Curtis with a nice run, and in the first half he had 71 yards rushing on 6 carries.
Austin Roberts, 95, is in the backfield, has Samuel dead to rights, but the strength of Curtis Samuel, he's only 5'11", 190.
He might be okay, but they just got to be precautionary and take him to the hospital.
Absolutely, as we flip to Curtis Samuel down the sideline, and Samuel with a stiff arm driven out of bounds by Chaffee at the 20-yard line. Marcus Ball kind of running interference as he went down the sideline and picked up 30 yards.
Well, it's Ball, 85. You're going to see has the key block right there. And that gets him to the edge, and then his coverage in the middle of the field, Barrett finds it.
Quick toss to the sideline, and a nice move by Curtis Samuel. And Samuel down at the 27-yard line.
The pace is catching Rutgers a little bit off guard.
Third down and 25. Barrett working around some pressure, lobs it up for Curtis Samuel, who makes the catch at the 45. He's going to be short of the first down by a yard. Kai Hester on the stop.
But if you're Ohio State, they got to take it right here. Or call it.
Guys trying to add to the 23-0 lead. Good protection. Barrett over the middle. Samuel with the pluck. And a first down. 5. Barrett on the roll. The toss to Samuel. Touchdown Buckeyes.
to their standby, Curtis Samuel. And so what you do is you make your coverage move with you. So they take him in motion, Z short motion, comes down inside, makes the defender.
2nd down and 5. Barrett over the middle. Finds Samuel again. Chaffee with the ankle tackle at the Rutgers 46-yard line. But a first down for the Buckeyes. 16 yards through the air. Barrett to Samuel.
And because of the protection, which was really well done, you can wait for him to come open. So he waits to the next level. That's to be honest with you, that wasn't a great route right there, okay? But he was able to let him come open.
Off, but eventually been holding the ball an awful lot in this first half. Expect to see him run.
Instead, he gives it. And Crab calling for a first down is Curtis Samuel as he picks up 12.
That has a similar effect. And you see him ride that mesh point as long.
Zone read again. Again the give to Samuel. And he gets to the second level. Down the sideline. Inside the 35. And out of bounds at the Indiana 32-yard line.
Bill does best.
Out of the pistol. Straight ahead, Samuel. A little jump cut to the goal line. He's in for the touchdown.
There is just no panic out of the Buckeyes. One of the things I really appreciate about Urban's teams through the years. And I'm sure they will take another look and make sure the ball crosses the threshold of the goal line there.
Straight ahead handoff and a crease for Curtis Samuel. Brought down inside the 30. Tony Fields saved the touchdown.
And guess who? Your right guard, Billy Price, your center, Pat Elflein. Look at right in the middle. Look at Billy Price just move people. That's a mountain of a man, your strongest Buckeye. And as much as you're trying to get Samuel to the edge, get him to the perimeter more than anything as he runs over Tony Fields, you just want to get him a crease.
Attacks. It wouldn't surprise me to see them try to throw a little bit more here.
Here's the handoff to Samuel, who sprints around the end and gets a first down. They went 2 full quarters against the Hoosiers, mid-first to mid-third, without a passing yard last week. Incredible.
Yeah, and I think in talking
the second quarter. Option look, pitch. Samuel cuts it back and slips down across the 30, well short of the first down, and a flag is out. And so it's 3rd and 13. Barrett harassed, grabbed, escaped, still looking downfield, and will throw it to Samuel, who makes a catch. And Ohio State converts on 3rd and 13. Barrett just somehow staying alive.
T.J. Watt almost came up with the sack. He works around and gets around Prince, grabs on a horse collar that they didn't call. But this is where J.T. Barrett improvising, doesn't give up on the play, and a nice...
Samuel cuts it back, follows a block, and breaks free. Curtis Samuel into Wisconsin territory. It was Weber. His backfield made it through a big block, and there is a flag down now.
You see Weber helping him lead the way. 2-back look. Nice block by Paris Campbell. Weber takes care of it. He has been money.
Wilson motions in. They pitch it back to Samuel on a reverse. Slips a tackle. And the Brooklyn native muscles down inside the 15.
Heck of a block there in front of him to be able to give him some room to run there. Not trying to get his headgear adjusted.
Barrett flips it to Samuel. The Badgers close him down. Samuel still has the speed to make the corner and get back down inside the 10. It'll be 3rd down and about 2.
His acceleration to the corner, and then you think he might just go out of bounds, but then he turns his shoulders, kind of squares up, and picks up another 6 yards.
2nd and 7. Barrett gets good protection and delivers to Samuel. Finally, Curtis Samuel gets a touch, gets involved, and gets across the 40.
I'm surprised Penn State let him get free underneath. They brought a blitz, and because the blitz came from the outside linebacker, J.T. Barrett does a good job of seeing that, getting the ball out quickly. And now Allen, the safety, has to try to make a play against probably the most explosive player in the Big Ten.
Talk about big shoes and that legacy. Empty backfield on 3rd and 7. Barrett steps up and delivers a strike for a first down, and they get Samuel involved on this drive, his second catch, and they're at the 46 of Penn State.
Boy, he does a good job of working and finding the area in the zone. See, right here he's covered, but watch him work back to the outside. There's the timing right there between J.T. Barrett and his receiver.
Barrett needs 4 on this 3rd down. He has good protection and delivers. That's Samuel with a little cushion there. First down out near midfield.
It's the exact same route that they ran earlier. Remember, they ran it to the right on a 3rd down. This time they're going to run it off to the left here. Again, see how Samuel's stuck here? Works to the outside again. Comfortable, has time, throws it to the outside in between the corner and the linebacker. Nice little window there, and a good feel from Curtis Samuel, guy that plays running back and...
Samuel running right, cuts it back. Curtis Samuel in the clear. A foot race. They will not catch him, and the Buckeyes strike quickly early 3rd quarter. 74 yards.
Chris, one of the things that Zeke Elliott left was his ability to block, not just run. Watch Mike Weber here lead the way right there and set that up, that alley. That was Jason Kabinda who was trying to fill the hole, and it was Mike Weber who blew it up and opened it up for Curtis Samuel with that great speed.
Lions rush 4. Barrett has to step up and delivers over the middle to Samuel, and they move the sticks. Clutch.
But I tell you, Curtis Samuel has made some big plays here. He's going to work into the middle here. Does a great job. And how about J.T. Barrett? Watch him work in the pocket. Keeps his focus downfield, and a nice job of finding Curtis Samuel. Look at the eyes. He knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball, but to be able to maneuver around inside that pocket, keep his focus downfield, that's a big-time play there.
The outside by the wide receivers.
This is the type of drive that Ohio State needed offensively. Samuel again gets good blocking. He's inside the 20-yard line, dives to the 15. They're getting chunk plays here on this opening possession. Moving the length of the field quickly on Northwestern's defense. And they're not off to a good start. Barrett with a ton of time. And it's pitch and catch. Samuel on the grab. First down to the 24-yard line.
Samuel seriously must have had a conversation.
How many head coaches are doing that?
What, I wouldn't push Pat Fitzgerald. I can promise you that.
Here's Curtis Samuel, just his second rushing attempt of the day, and he's free at the 45. Finally brought down at the 48-yard line by Cairo, but it's a 23-yard run for the dangerous Curtis Samuel.
He was featured early in the game. Got the first play of the game, went right to him. Now the first play of the second half goes to Samuel. Only together offensively.
Empty set on 3rd and 6. Barrett has time, and he's got Samuel for a first down. All day to throw. Samuel eventually comes free, and it's a first down for the Buckeyes.
That's what big-time players do. Gotta have it. Team struggling. You throw a dime between 2 defenders. And Urban Meyer likes what he sees from his quarterback. Little hesitation. I think he saw White.
It's Samuel into the end zone. Ohio State back on top.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and he comes through with a big play. Gives it to another playmaker, and Samuel, pay dirt for the Buckeyes.
Puts it right on the money.
Now they give it to Samuel on the end around, and a Flash from Brooklyn dances down near the 30-yard line. 2 plays and 2 touches for the most versatile guy in this offense.
It's funny, we're going to captain. Tells you a lot about what he meant to these teammates of his.
Direct snap for Samuel, who cannot get the block on the edge. He needs a quarterback out there trying to help him out. JT couldn't quite take care of his man. Still a nice gain of first down.
Yeah, great.
It's a good first half. Barrett pulls it, now fires across the middle, and the catch is made by Samuel again, and he's inside the Nebraska 40.
Watch the play fake going here, and watch what it does to the linebacker. Play fake right here, linebacker moves, throw right back. Nice throwing lane there. Hitching, it's because a lot of times the receivers are just not getting separation. He's looking at a lot of coverage.
And escapes again, eyes downfield. Samuel's got it inside the 15. It's another first down. 32 seconds to go. Let's see if they spend a timeout here. The bunch up there. Brown to the right, 4 receivers. And now 3 as Baum motions back. JT, he'll jump pass to Samuel, who's got it for another Ohio State touchdown. Shades of Urban Meyer with the Gators and Tim Tebow.
Well, people see the jump pass, and I think people get it kind of excited to see, boy, the jump pass like Tim Tebow, but it's actually really effective because what it does.
5 yards, 3 touchdowns and a field goal tonight in their 4 possessions.
Here's Samuel right here, and he's going to work across. You see the cushion, but watch the linebackers when they see run up into the line of scrimmage, and now it's right there. It's wide open. Jump pass, linebackers come up to take away the quarterback run. And because of how soft the coverage was, I'm not really sure why the defensive back was 7 or 8 yards deep. There's a good look at him, Kyron Williams. I don't know why he's defending the back of the end zone when as soon as you cross the goal line, it's a touchdown.
It takes a lot for Urban Meyer to smile in season. There have been very few smiles the last few weeks, but that's like memories.
Well, he's also been... He doesn't know yet. I would describe him right now as cautiously optimistic.
Some think of it as somewhat reassuring. First down, Barrett looks for Samuel downfield, and he's got it, still running. Curtis Samuel, and the Buckeyes build the lead, 75 yards. Everybody at Ohio State, mostly the players and coaches, have been waiting for the big play explosion, the downfield shots to connect, and tonight that one did. Fake just kind of froze folks.
Yeah, he's out here. The play action will freeze here. Now it's just one-on-one. And Curtis Samuel, who can get separation, does in a hurry. One-on-one with a safety. Samuel's going to win that battle every single time. Pulls away from Williams. The ball actually pulled him back. But then that's where his athletic ability, his running back background comes into play. Not only can he get downfield, he can do this. He's able to pull away, come up with a big touchdown. You know, Ohio State, I don't think they've completed a pass over 20 yards in maybe 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks.
They have tonight, and consecutive Ohio State plays produced Barrett to Samuel touchdown pass.
Was on the early down and distance. He's finally getting a situation where they have a chance.
Weber and Samuel joining Barrett in the backfield, and it's into the belly of Curtis Samuel, breaking a tackle across midfield and down to the 44-yard line. And a gain of 15.
See the movement. See the tight end come across. Kicks the outside defender. Again, Anna Bonham, number 41, has to do a nice job of pressing that back in. And of course, we talked about it. The inside line. Again, you see the multiple formations and movements trying to confuse the defense.
Samuel getting to the outside. Got around Anna Bonham. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Sixth rushing touchdown of the season for the junior out of Brooklyn.
Again, you got to set the edge as a defender. Number 41, Anna Bonham on the left side of your screen. Doesn't get outside. He's engaged. He's in the right spot, but he doesn't feel that. Rocky, I know you had a perfect example of not being in a spot set to make a play.
They're going to run that jet sweep to Curtis Samuel, looking for a block on the edge. Weaving his way down inside the 10, inside the 5, and to the 4-yard line. 16 yards on that game. 132 yards of total offense for the Buckeyes here in the first quarter. They'll motion A.J. Alexander, the tight end. Play action from Barrett. Again, looking for the deep ball to Samuel into the end zone. Hits him in stride. Touchdown, Buckeyes. "36 yards in the same matchup from just a second ago as he beats Alvin Hill.
Only way to get better in your downfield passing game is to do it. Back to back to Samuel here. He runs right by the defender, and watch him track that football, cradle to his body, finish it. That's it. This Ohio State offense is built off of.
Same 5 guys have started every game up front for the Buckeyes this year. Very consistent along the line. Samuel finding space, ducks under a tackle, and down to the 5. 15 more yards. Weber will give it to Samuel, coming the other way, and he will waltz in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Third touchdown for Curtis Samuel. A couple of runs and a catch today.
And Maryland's defense right now is kind of on their heels. They're not sensing misdirection.
Too hard for this one, Anthony.
You know, it's nice when you get the ball around the outside and nobody's home. Samuels is fast, but you get to jog in for a touchdown, and easy like that, Ohio State scores another.
First down pass lofted to Curtis Samuel for the Buckeyes. Touchdown.
When you can run the football and have success, whether it's your quarterback running, whether it's your running back running, that sets up your play action. That was a beautiful play action fake by J.T. Barrett.
And that ties us up. Maybe one of the most underrated players in all of college football, Curtis Samuel from J.T. Barrett. And we got a good one in the snow here in East Lansing.
His legs have been more of a factor than his arm.
And Barrett hands it off to Curtis Samuel, who gets the edge, and the guy from Brooklyn shows his quicks and makes a first down, stopped by Damonte Thomas.
They've got a great block from Noah Brown on a crack block, which opened up, but it's been much better in the second.
Barrett protected well again, delivers across the middle. Samuel down to the 35. Finally, the playmaker making an impact.
And what happens is, we talked about that zone read game, has to be at a very all-time high during this period.
Here we go. Buckeyes from the 25. Barrett pitches out. Samuel has space. Slips as he cuts back, but skates inside the 10. First and goal, Buckeyes.
And they finally get Curtis Samuel to the outside. Well, it's the linebacker McCray, the defensive end Charlton collapsed down. Now it's a foot race. Look at the block by Noah Brown on Jordan Lewis.
Samuel cuts it back. Ohio State wins.
These last 3 weeks to improve.
Marcus Ball, the tight end, comes in motion. Barrett rolls to the right. Still got it. And fires it complete to Samuel along the sidelines. And Samuel slips as he cuts back. But the Buckeyes move the sticks.
Third down, you're concerned about the pass rush. You move the launch point. Look at the tight end right there, helping 59. That gave him a chance to get around the edge, but there's the ability to improvise, the patience, waiting to the last variable second to be able to eventually find Curtis Samuel.
Samuel breaks free. Curtis Samuel in the clear. Johnson chasing him. Cuts it back and backpedals out of bounds. They waited all night to get number 4 loose.
all night, and then a counter play where he follows the left tackle and the center. Watch the center and the left tackle come around. Nice job also showing some strength. Clelin Ferrell almost brought him down from behind at the beginning, but he shows the strength and then the speed to pick